And you want to do this one on a rug or a mat because the tennis ball will slide all over the place on the floor. So I just have one of our little green pads here, but as long as you're on a yoga mat or a carpet, you'll be fine. So this is working on stimulation into the feet as well as mobility in the feet. You're going to place the tennis ball under the middle of your foot. Your heel is down, and you're just going to rock onto it and back. So there's a few things going on here. One, we're getting some pressure point up into the diaphragm pressure point at the foot, and we're also releasing any of the tension in the fascia in the middle of the foot. The other part is working on that push off and gait that we practiced in our class. Notice I'm rolling onto the back toe and then back. My front knee is soft. Next, you're going to place the ball a little closer to the heel, so your heel is down, and you're going to rock forward. So you see I'm plantar flexing and dorsiflexing. Rock forward and back. So here we're working on ankle mobility, but again, as we're putting a little bit of pressure down into the ball, we're also doing some really nice fascial release and connecting your brain to your foot, feeling your foot as it will be. Good, and then the next one is heel stays down, and you're going to put the ball under the forefoot. So I want to place the ball under the joint that corresponds with the big toe, and I'm just going to sweep back and forth. Keep your toes relaxed, and we're just mobilizing the joints, and this is where all the nerve endings are, from the brain talking all the way down to the foot. Good, so we're just rocking back and forth. Lovely. And then the last one is heel down here, our heel on the ball, and we're just rocking side to side. So we're getting a little bit of that lateral mobility through the foot, moving through your hip. Good. And then let's just feel this side. So you're just going to stand on your 2 feet and just close your eyes and just notice the difference between the foot that you just worked and the other foot. You might notice more fluid fill, you might notice more energy, more grounding or surface area contact of your floor, foot to the floor, and then also that line of energy coming up through the leg into the hip. So let's do the other side. So we start by placing the ball right under the arch of your foot, and you're just back leg is slightly behind, and you're just going to rock forward onto the toe and down. Again, this is not a balance test, so if you're feeling wobbly, make sure you stand by a counter and you just use that counter for a little bit of balance. We're waking the feet up, we're connecting to the different parts of the feet that help with gait, and then we're practicing that rocking forward, pushing off, and rocking back. Then we're going to come forward a little more. So I'm just moving the ball down a little bit closer to my heel. It depends on the size of your foot, really. And you're just coming forward to the toe and back to the heel. And notice the movement in the ankle. I'm loaded on the back leg, but I do have a little bit of pressure down into the front leg and down into the ball, just because it's a nice little massage and release for the foot. And then we're going to bring the ball onto the forefoot. So I'm starting with the joint that corresponds with the big toe. Again, my knees are bent, back is strong. And I'm just going to swipe back and forth. Just with enough pressure that I can feel the energy of the ball into the foot. So we go swipe one way and then the other. And as you're doing that, as tempting as it is to look down at the foot, use your peripheral vision so that you can see what's going on and feel what's going on, but always be aware of your alignment. Your head is up over your spine, eyes are looking ahead. Then we take the ball just to the heel pad, so we're just at the start of the heel pad, and we're just rocking right and left here, getting some of that lateral motion here through the talus joint. Good. Little bit of pressure, feels good, gets rid of some of that stuck stress in the heel. And whoops, good. And just go for a couple more. I got to run away here. There we go. And then relax. Good. And then just shake it out a little bit. Feel your feet. Good. Feel that energy and the grounding through your feet. And notice if you just feel like you're standing a little taller with a little more ease. Take a breath in. and exhale out. Good job, everyone. Keep that up every day. You'll feel a difference.